Welcome to FusionXpower. Guys, we are so excited to bring you this brand new, exciting, educative, captivating, fun, may I say, talk show. This is a talk show like no other. It's all about our voices. It's all about our culture, our experiences. And we're going to be bringing all of that to you on this talk show.
Also, this talk show will be engaging, empowering, full of a lot of entertainment, and to crown it all, there will be celebrity gossip.
So we will be bringing you everyday news, general things that are happening within our different backgrounds, multicultural community. So this show is all about us.
Yes, guys. So as you're wondering, obviously, who had these three lovely, gorgeous girls? We have to introduce ourselves. These are the three ladies that have come together. We all have a different field, but we also share some similarities. Guys, my name is Gold Ola, aka Goldiva. I am a TV presenter and an event host, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
I'm Irene Rivo, CEO, Ebony Ambassador.
Woo-hoo.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a human rights activist. I love community engagement. Everything about me is skills empowerment.
So my name is Agnes Morgan, Queen of Social Media. I'm a journalist and also an activist, especially when it comes to women empowerment and girls. So stay tuned, there are so many in the bags.
So guys, now you've gotten to know a little bit about us, but I know you want to know more. So if this sounds like something exciting to you and you want to be part of it, make sure you follow us on all our socials. This is going to be up on our YouTube channel every month. Make sure you tune in for every episode every single month, and also on all our socials, which is going to be on FusionXpower. All right, girls, how are we feeling today?
Excited.
Can I just say, you guys look so beautiful.
And you too.
I was like, it's the first episode. I have to make effort, so people can know,
You're really looking good.
Thank you. So do you. I'm loving this.
I love the pink lips.
Okay, guys. So as we said, we've already introduced ourselves. We've told you what the show is all about, and these are things that are going to be, from our personal experience. We're going to be talking to you. A lot of times when you see things, it's all about what is in the social media, but we are going into the reality, and we're going to be telling you things as they are.
Yeah, it's just like about everyday life, basically, what you might be going through, and maybe you don't have someone to discuss it with. Well, we are here.
True.
And you can join us.
Our first episode, before, obviously, what's the best way to start this off? As we're starting is a brand new year, 2024. So happy new year, guys.
Happy New Year.
We thought, let's do something that everyone can relate to. We all can relate to. And our topic, can you guess? Is going to be New Year
Resolution.
Now, this is something that I feel everyone can relate with, because we all know New Year resolution. Maybe we make it, maybe we don't, but this is what we're going to be discussing today. But that is what our topic is going to be, and I'm going to be obviously telling you all about my New Year resolution, their New Year resolutions, and maybe
yours.
That's what.
Drop yours on our show.
Okay, guys, so let's start this way. New Year resolutions. Do we believe in it?
I will say yes, I believe in New Year resolution.
Agnes?
Partly,
She will tell us about it.
I will tell you about it.
Okay, guys, if you obviously don't know, New Year resolution is usually like, I don't know how to, I would say like it's like a plan.
Yeah, it's a plan of like what I wish to achieve. What went well for me? What did it went well? How can I make it better? But sometimes in life, you can plan to achieve this. For example, a friend of mine wanted to do a doctorate, but then she's pregnant, and the pregnancy was affecting her. So her New Year resolution, So sometimes,
I would say just writing down things you want to do all through the year. But do you really do it?
Okay. So now this is a question, guys, or this is the angle we're trying to take it. When you make New Year resolution, I feel like it's like people go into the new year wanting something for themselves. I think that's the start off of it. And then a lot of time people put this perspective saying, if I make a new year resolution, that means this thing is going to happen. I personally, I would say, I'm not going to say I don't believe in new year resolutions, but I'm going to say it doesn't necessarily make what you're writing about come true.
Or you have to accomplish it, because that's where like so many mental health issues come in.
You just took the word out of my mind.
Because you will be under so much pressure.
People are depressed because they can't meet up to their New Year resolution. But today, we'll say don't do that. Don't.
Just take it a day at a time and smile away from what you cannot control.
I believe that as well. Seconded.
For me, I would say, I think up until like maybe 2 years ago, I used to make New Year resolutions. Sometimes I don't necessarily write it down, but I say to myself, maybe like, when we do the crossover, like I say to myself, this is the things I want to achieve this year. And I feel like sometimes you start it off because you have this energy.
Yeah,
January, you start it off. February, you go. And then maybe something happened that kind of trick you off of it. And then you all of a sudden feel like everything else is collapsing.
Yeah, like something beyond your control. Yeah. Like coronavirus. So many people that did their New Year resolution. So it's a guide. It's a guide for us to walk through the year, but at the same time, don't pressure.
And I think for my New Year resolution, it's more about things I don't want to do again. It's not
like that.
Do you get it? So it's not about I want to do this to achieve this, I want to do this to achieve it. But it's just looking back to last year, what didn't work for me, and my take is I won't do it this way again. That's how you
find out approach.
I like that. Could that also be a way of like, when we like tend to have some bad habits and we want to try and get rid of it, or we want to try and do some things and better ourselves? Is that like something you would say as well?
I think that is actually how I take my New Year resolution. It's not about what I must achieve.
Yeah.
Is looking at what I was unable to achieve last year and how I could achieve it. But it's not I do what I have said.
No.
If it doesn't happen, we move, right?
And sometimes there are some mistakes that all of us do, all of us do some mistakes.
Something like that? Are we trying to say something?
Yes, but those mistakes can be your New Year resolution in order not to repeat them again.
Yeah.
And make life worth living for yourself, your family, your loved ones, your friends. You know what I mean?
And also what I want to add to that, guys, is for me personally, I feel like I have been on a journey of like manifesting. So before 2023 ended, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, what I want to do, before you achieve it, try to say it out loud, try to live it. It's almost like you say, when you plan for something,
feasibility study,
try doing it, put yourself in it before it even comes to pass, before it happens. So it's more or less like you're believing it and you're living in it before it happens, right? Yeah. So even if that thing doesn't happen, you probably already along the way like maybe made yourself stronger.
Yes.
You've done something different. But I feel for me in this 2024, what I said is I want to be more of like manifesting. I want to manifest things and for things to actually come into fusion. I've been facing it.
And in the case where it doesn't work out as planned, how do you plan to manage it?
So if I'm manifesting something and doesn't happen, I just see it as maybe it's not time yet.
Oh yeah.
So the way I see it is like God's timing. So I'm manifesting it and believing it's gonna happen. If I already put a time on it, it didn't happen that time. I'm believing it's not God's time yet. So I will still stay consistent with what I'm doing and make sure when it does happen, I'm ready for it.
And to add to that, God, faith, and whatever you believe in comes to practicality. For example, you cannot say I want to achieve my first degree, you haven't completed your GCSE, you haven't applied to universities. How are you going to accomplish it? We have to be real with our manifestation.
The goals were set.
Yes, the goals were set.
And I think it's also what they say about if you're praying for something, you have to work in
and
make sure you're ready for it so that when it comes, because a lot of people, for example, say they want to get married, but you go like, do you even have savings? Do you even have something that when that marriage comes, you'll be able to maintain it? Something like that. So when you want something, make sure you do the work that requires so that when that thing comes, you're ready to actually take it.
Ladies, People will say, oh, okay, what I want as a woman is marriage, marriage, marriage. Look, we all here have partners. Before we didn't have. Before we have broken hearted. We learn what was not meant to be. What I would say to ladies for this New Year resolution is not because Goldiva is married, I should
be married,
as well.
True.
And you go and pick the wrong man. You buy coat for them, you feed them, you clothe them. When time come now to show that they are a responsible man, it's not there. That's not how you find a husband or a wife. If you are living in diaspora, you have to be practical. It's 50-50. You should be working, I should be working. We should sit down and say, okay, this is what you contribute, this is what I contribute. Your family problem is not my problem. Your own is not my own. You understand? But if I can, this is
come back, please.
We come back to her. Yes. See, okay, this is our social media queen. When she goes, she goes. But you know what? That's actually good. I feel like that's a topic we're going to cover on another episode because that is definitely something that I feel like we all have background and we have different aspects of things we can contribute to that. So let's come back to health, guys. Back to New Year resolution, right?
And don't forget to choose the right partner.
Okay, so guys, still back to the New Year resolution. What I want to know is for you guys, do you normally make like New Year resolution? Is it something that you feel like whenever you make it, you tend to follow through all the way to the end of the year? Or do you feel like after a few months you tend to stop or you get discouraged? We want to hear your views on this. We actually want to know how many people actually, take this seriously, how many people believe in it, or maybe you're also like me now who you're like more manifesting. So make sure you leave us comment in the comment section. We want to read your comment, guys. We want to know what you guys think about it, okay?
And a quick one here. What I would like to say, if you really believe in New Year resolution, get someone to peer with.
Yes.
When I mean peer,
mentoring.
Mentoring is another one. But when I mean peer, you
like
check
each
on
other accountable.
Check on each other. I know last year I said I want to read a book every month. What did I do? I joined a book club.
Wow.
So that helps because the book clubs, they put a list of books to read and every month they do review. So it would be nice for you to pair yourself with someone for you to be able to meet up your needs.
And something you enjoy doing as well. Not just to follow the background.
It has to be a passion that comes.
And why I pick reading, because they say readers are leaders.
Yes.
And you know where
that's
I'm going.
That's what I want to be. Actually, that's one of my manifesting.
So you join our reading club.
I'm definitely we're gonna do that.
And you want to have a healthy lifestyle, don't forget your physical health well-being is very, very important. There are so many running clubs within London you can join. You can actually join House Harris, or you can join your local gym, or you can have group of friends. One Saturday, take a walk, take a run. Even those of you that have young babies, you can have them in the buggies. We've seen women, they are doing that. They run.
That's my exercise.
Yeah, they run.
It's working.
We need children. Guys, we have to get whatever way we can get it in.
Push it.
It's a struggle. Even going shopping with kids, it's exercise. Trust me. So, guys, now that we've talked about New Year resolution, what I want to know is, for you guys, this 2024, is there one thing you would say? We've talked about basically making New Year resolution, manifesting, if you believe in it or not. But is there one thing, even if you're still to say this is one thing I want to do this year? For you, Irene, what would you say is the one thing? I mean, she's a CEO. We know you do a lot already. But for you going into 2024, what's the one thing that you say this year I definitely want to do? Whether it's a New Year resolution or it's just one of the things that you say.
I won't say it's a New Year resolution, but among the things I planned to do last year that I was unable to do is to own a center for Ebony ambassadors. So this year it will come to pass.
Amen to that. Okay, I love that. What about you, Agnes?
Well, what I would really actually want with 2024 is to be enabled to have like a space where I will be mentoring young people, because we have so many young people running away. Last December 2023 was not easy, and even this, before we come into this recording, you guys, I was supporting a young girl. I didn't sleep till 4 a.m. So you see,
And that's
we
why you
need,
lost your voice
yeah,
as well.
that's why I've lost
Yes,
my
yeah.
voice as well, guys.
Yeah.
So that's why, like,
Our
we need
activists.
a center whereby these young people, they can feel free to come in there,
And
because
speak
my
to young
home
people.
is not conducive.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? But if I can have a center I can use, and these young people can come there
when they want to.
when they want to, that will be helpful for every one of us in our different communities. So that can help our children who are being in county-line drugs and all of these things.
So guys, for me this year, my goal this year is to obviously take my presenting more mainstream, and I feel like that's something we've talked about. And I feel like every year I tend to procrastinate, and I said to myself this year, no more procrastination. Definitely want to do more mainstream, want to do more, like, when people keep telling you can do more, at some point you have to hold yourself accountable for it and be like, you know what, I can do more. And that is definitely my goal for this year.
That is one is registering with media agencies.
Yeah,
Go for
my manager here, she's telling me what we're going to do.
So in a nutshell, they said procrastination is a thief of time. So let's procrastinate less come 2024. And I will repeat it again. Find to pair with someone like mine, so that the person will check you or checkmate you, check what you're doing. Are you on point? And no pressure to be sincere. If you're not on point, you will definitely be on point, but you should be drawing closer to where you are going to,
rather than stay in the same place.
100%.
And also another thing I would say is, this is something that someone has told me as well, and I think it helps me this year. My goal is definitely to go more mainstream, like with my presenting. I feel like we talk about that, and I feel like there's been quite a lot of procrastinating and things like that. So I definitely want to be more like taking it into mainstream, because I know my strengths, and when people keep telling you what you can do, you have to at some point hold yourself accountable for it and go like, what, this year no more excuses, and just go through it. Yeah. And obviously you're in there, so I know you're going to like make sure I get in there and get all of the people that need to get in. And if you're watching
Channel
this,
4 BBC,
exactly,
Channel
tell
5.
them. If you're watching this, tell them what is my title again? What's the title you've given me?
The best TV presenter you can ever hire. And if you are a news agency, we will be coming very soon.
Oh,
Very soon. Yeah.
Nice one.
You heard it from out. That's it. Yeah, make sure you call me again. Yeah. All right. So, guys, to hand the half, like if you guys have any New Year resolution you want to share, we would like to obviously hear about it. It would be nice to be able to read your comment, connect with you guys, and it would be great. But guys, to end off this show, what I would like to ask you is, obviously this is a brand new year, 2024. 2023 was a tough year, a lot happened. Is there one thing you would say, like, from 2023 that you're definitely saying, okay, you know what, that's not going to happen this year, and you're not bringing it into this year?
I'll say for me is more of me time.
Okay.
My 2023 was about just being there for everybody. Like, I pick calls all times. Not like I will not do it again, but more of me time. Let's leave
so
it
like
that.
with scheduling in spa like once a month sort of thing.
Say again. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, how about
Self-care.
yourself, Agnes? What would you?
For me,
focus
this 2024, no money, no show. If you want queen of social media to come and cover your event, or to be an MC for your weddings, your parties, and that, you have to pay, because my camera, my apps, I have to dress up. I have to pay for makeup.
Taxi.
And if I don't turn up, you say, she don't know how to dress. So you have to pay for my service. Help me grow, I beg. Thank you very much for your continuous support.
I actually love that you touch on that, because I feel like our community, they sort of expect this whole trade by barter, like I mean, what's the word that they use? Like exposure.
Yes.
Like at this point, 2024, how much exposure do we need? Like
For me, I would say I've known Godiva since 2016, and before then, she's been doing what she's doing. You don't need any exposure anymore. They should pay for your services.
I've been in this 23 years.
Okay.
Radio, television, online, and I started this Facebook Live. You people are killing yourself there now. And you not support me. You can't take my pages down.
Oh, wow.
But I'm still here. You understand? If this was maybe I be your white person now. Okay? By now, I don't get money. I don't be big girl. I don't dey fly Dubai. Help your queen on social media fly
23 years
Dubai.
is not a joke, you
23 years is not a joke. Oh, please pay me. Even if it's 100 pounds, I beg, please pay me. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, they will pay you.
If you're holding like this, I'm sure you're watching this. Make sure you pay that. But yeah, for me, I'll probably say is making sure I create more time for things that I want to do. I think alongside with you as well, I tend to like hold back quite a lot. And a lot of people see me and they go like, oh yeah, go diva, she's that. But I actually feel like sometimes I am less confident in certain things. I feel like I want to be more like confident in things and more like, you know, believe in myself and do more.
Go out there more, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not event, you probably will not see me and you know that. So yeah. But yeah, that's it, guys. It's been amazing. I mean, I love this. I mean, New Year is always a new way to start. I like that. That's what I like about New Year. It's like a fresh start. Everything that's happened is in the past. You go into a fresh start and you're like starting all over again.
Yeah, as I said earlier, my resolution is about what did not work for me last year and how do I make it work this year.
Exactly.
That is just about my own New Year resolution, and it could be anything for anybody.
And mine is manifesting, and yours
is please pay me when you call me. I need money. This year is my time to make money.
Just say pay
this
me.
media work.
She said,
I need
that's
more
a
media
resolution.
Yes, pay me for my media work.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
New
call
Year
me
resolution.
MC9. This is not easy, oh.
Yeah.
Like wedding. That's why I don't do it. Because they want you to go there and they think they are doing you favor. At 23 years of age in journalism,
Agnes, come back. Your New Year resolution is they should pay you.
they should pay me. That's it. Pay me, I beg.
Oh my God, guys! I mean, how do you top that? We can't even. So on that note, we are going to end this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's been amazing. As we said, we're going to be bringing you different episodes every single month, and we're going to be basing our topic based around things that are happening every single month of the year. So make sure you stay tuned. If this sounds like a cup of tea and you're enjoying it so far, you want to see more of our beautiful faces, make sure you continue to stay tuned, and don't forget to connect with us on all our socials at FusionXpower. So guys, that is it for FusionXpower. Girls in action. See you soon.
Bye-bye.